Hi, in today's video, I'm going to take a look at what's needed for you to switch careers into tech, specifically software development. Now, you could be working in a restaurant, you could be working in McDonald's, a delivery driver, or you could be an accountant. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. Right now, the tech industry is booming, especially with all this COVID-19 stuff going on. The world is shaping into, this new world of where everything is done online. So just think about it. If you've got a business and it's not online, in 2020, that's a no-no. Even traditional businesses, bricks and mortar businesses, are having to change how they do business to survive. So if we're looking into the future, one thing that we can say for sure is that there's definitely going to be demand for developers. So if you're sitting at home and you're thinking, I'd love to be a developer, but you're not sure how to do it, or you think, it's going to be too hard, or it's going to be lots of maths, I'm not good at maths, don't worry. Most developers hardly ever use maths in their jobs. And you don't need a qualification or a degree to get into software development. So how do you get started? Well, the first thing I would say is, what are you interested in? Do you want to build websites? Do you want to build mobile apps? Can you see yourself working as a games developer? Or maybe you just want to be a freelancer. There's so many paths and so many opportunities. So let's take a look at some of them. Web development. Now in web development, we've got three main roles. You've got the front-end developer, you've got the back-end developer, and the full-stack developer. The front-end developer's job is to work on the user interface. The UI is what you see when you go to a website. For instance, if you go to Amazon.com, the first thing that you got when you go to their page, you're going to see the UI. So this means as a front-end developer, you're going to be working with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, amongst other things. But those are the main things to learn. Your job will be to make the page look nice, which might mean taking a design from the designers and implementing that in code. Then we have back-end development. This is where the inner workings of the website takes place. You're going to be working with a database. Now, a database is just a place where you would store usernames and passwords and any data that the website needs. You'll be calling APIs and processing the data that's returned from the API and sending it to the front end. Or you might be developing new site architecture and using your system design skills. Then we have the full stack developer. The full stack developer is the jack of all trades and master of none. In this role, you'll know a bit of front end and you'll know a bit of back end as well. Then we have mobile developer. So a mobile developer, you'll be building the apps that you see in the App Store. You'll possibly be working with Android apps or iOS apps, or possibly both. For Android apps, you'll have to learn Java programming language or the Kotlin programming language. And for iOS apps, you'll need to learn the Swift programming language or Objective-C. So how do I get started? Well, what I would say is learn the fundamentals. Start by using the many free resources that are available. You've got places like Free Code Camp, you've got Codecademy, and you've got many YouTubers that's giving you free content like Traversing Media and Coding Phase. And take your time. Don't expect to be a developer overnight. Give yourself like 6 months of dedicated study. Look, think about it. If you were you couldn't drive, you're not going to go out there and buy a car. Well, most of us wouldn't anyway. But you're going to get an instructor, and then you're going to take many lessons. Yeah. And as you go along, as you progress, you're going to be able to, you find yourself driving a bit better, driving until you can drive. Yeah. So take it one step at a time, but keep practicing, and eventually you will develop the skills. All right, well, let's wrap this up. I hope that you, would definitely think about making that switch. Right now is definitely the right time to get into tech. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Okay, that's it. If you like what you've heard, please like, comment and subscribe. Thanks.